guys, so I've got my metal scraper here ready to go. Just from having done some research about how to use Fin Super on leading edges of blades, I'm just going to spray it onto the blade somewhat generously, and then I'm not going to leave it to sit for any length of time. I'm just going to kind of immediately wipe it off with a piece of paper towel. And that is supposed to, I guess, clean the blade, protect the blade, and kind of refine it a little bit. So here goes. Give it a good shake. And I'm just going to, oh, I have the cap on. Step 1, remove the cap. So here we go. Just gonna give it a good spray on one side and the other side. And this is where I'm going to stop. I will wipe it off and get right back to you. So I just finished one pass of the paper towel across the edge of my blade, and it got quite a bit of grime and rust off of the blade. And it's hard to tell whether or not it has sharpened my blade, but it definitely looks a bit more polished. It's not perfect. I'm going to do it again and see what kind of results I get. I may end up leaving it for a few minutes to sit, kind of like I'm doing. So it looks like the Fin Super did a pretty good job on my metal scraper here. The true test is going to be how it performs when I go to clean my stovetop. And actually now would be a pretty opportune time to do that. It's been a few days, maybe weeks, since it's been cleaned. So I think I'm going to take it over to the stove and see
here
how
at my stove. What I've done is I've just kind of did an initial swipe to get some of the crud off of it. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah. There's quite a bit of baked on, just crud is the only word for it, you know? So it's kind of all over, and this is what I typically use, and I usually have to put a lot of elbow grease into it. I just hit this blade with Fin Super, so we're going to see kind of how it performs, and I can already tell that it's doing better than it normally would have. I don't know, weird thing to say, but it's like more of the blade is contacting the surface. So yeah, more of the blade is definitely contacting the surface. So it's taking a lot less elbow grease to get some of that baked stuff off. It's actually coming off quite easily. I'm impressed with that, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. After such a simple step, that actually made, I would say, a significant difference. Let me wipe off the blade here and get a few more little spots. This, yeah, I can definitely tell the difference. There's one tricky spot here. I think I just need to wipe the blade off and start again.
So I just took 2 minutes and I wiped off the rest of the stove cleaner
and the scrapings. And as you can see, like that took me 5 minutes in total between scraping and wiping. Whereas this job would have normally taken me like 15-20 minutes easily. There's just like one stubborn spot. I could tell that more of the blade was contacting the surface. It was performing better in general. And I felt like, you know, there's some added protection on the blade now. And I didn't have to press as hard as I normally would have to do this job. So I'm impressed.